dropping into this moment. As I was telling the kids, the best way to remember, right, our gift, present. And if it feels good, you can even gently sway on those sits bones, really feel them firmly planted on the earth. Let's take a moment here to cross the arms over the chest. And you can rub or a gentle squeeze, but just feel your own body. Take a second to explore with those hands. And let's just start this morning by showing the body some love. Right, so you can join me out loud or inwardly. But I love you, body. I appreciate you. You are amazing. Thank you so much for everything you do for me and for those around me. And let's relax those hands down. Let's take a nice clearing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, just breathing in. We're gonna take 4 fingers on each hand and we're just gonna place them together on the forehead, pressing down gently and away, almost like you're opening a seam. Let it come down the side of the face that's in front of the ears, and then behind the ears, down the neck. You might even self-massage just for a quick second. And let's do that 2 more times. Just pressing down, opening that seam, coming around the edge of the face. And you can go up behind the ears as far as you want. This is such a good anti-aging technique, as well as helping to open energetic lines within the body. When you're done, you can shake those fingers and hands off. What motivated you this morning to come to your practice, to make it to the mat? What inspired you to move this beautiful Saturday morning? And there is no wrong answer. We've been working on breath retention in classes, just the simple breathing, where we breathe in through the nose, we take that little extra sip in through the mouth, we hold that inhale, feeling what's happening within the body, and we exhale through the mouth. And so today I'm going to allow that everybody hold their own count, and it's not a count of seconds, it's more a 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to try to make it up to 7 and exhale through the mouth, but the goal is to exhale slowly with control, steadily following that exhale. And if you need to release sooner, that's fine. Just try to follow the same exhale, slow and steady. So let's take a clearing breath in and out together. And then taking that inhale in through the nose, that little extra sip in through the mouth. And exhaling with control. Feel how that amplifies the prana effects in the body. And we're going to try that 2 more times at our own pace. Of course, you can count to yourself silently and listen to the body. If it feels like it's suffering and it needs to release sooner, please allow that to happen, just following that controlled exhale. So breathing in through the nose. and flowing right into that next breath, just breathing right in, filling up. And when you're done, just enjoying that feeling of that breath retention work. Right, so I know I've just discussed it before, but just for the sake of, this is where we control the nervous system and the adrenal glands. We quiet the mind, we relax the body, and we tell things like anxiety and stress to leave. We just don't have space for you. We're filling up with breath. We do not have room for you. Let's begin this morning, opening this circle with the sound of Om. Let's take that one deep breath in. Tamasagammaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Marichorma Aritam Gamaya. And let's just relax those hands down to the mat. We're gonna raise the chest and just relax the shoulders down and back as we gently drop the chin. Let's take a nice breath right here into the back of the neck. And let's do that one more time. Follow that exhale all the way down the neck, the back of the spine, the back and the spine, all the way down to the root. And then coming into that neck rotation, picking the direction of your choice, finding out if there's anywhere we need to stop. And use that prana, that breath, to release any stiffness here. When you're ready, just coming in the opposite direction. The neck is the smallest area that carries the most amount of work. Every signal from body to mind goes through that neck. Your thyroid. And when you get back to center, let's keep that chin to chest. Just take one more deep breath into the back of the neck. And go ahead and take that jaw to the sky. Press out through that jaw. You might even find a side-to-side movement. Lengthening each side of the neck and jaw. And let's bring that chin all the way back up to neutral. Let's extend the legs this morning. And we're just gonna bend them enough to get the belly right on those thighs, and the arms can come under the thighs, and we're just gonna walk the feet out. So we wanna keep that marriage there between belly and thigh. So everybody's depth is gonna look different. Go ahead and flex those toes, press out through the heel. And if it feels okay, just relaxing that head down. Checking in on that spine, all the way from the neck down to the base of the spine. You might even pull gently on the elbows or press them into the mat. Feel those shoulder blades open. And how does it feel to shake that head gently? No, yes. And you can release those arms if you choose, just to reach for those feet. And right here, let's take a deep, deep inhale through the crown, follow it down the spine to the base. And let's draw those soles together, taking it forward just a little bit deeper. It's early. You might even wiggle in that seat, helping to wake those glute muscles up. Take a moment here to just draw those knees down to the mat. Even if they don't touch, they probably won't come close. Mine don't. We're just pulling them down. Feel the inner leg, the adductor, the inner thigh, all the way around to the quadriceps start to engage. Just holding it here for a moment. Welcome that heat right in. And let's release. You might even find a gentle flap with those knees. A little butterfly effect. So good for getting the fluid moving in the hips. And let's just stop those knees and come right into a gentle cat and cow here. It may look real subtle. Make this your own. Let those legs, knees, and hands do whatever they need to make this work for you. I love holding my feet here. I'm really using that as an anchor. And let's come through one more cat and cow. Go ahead and lengthen those legs. We're just going to bring the left hand to the outside of that right leg. Open it up, nice straight spine here. Take a deep breath into this opening. Take it right to the opposite side. Let that right hand come wherever it needs to sit up nice and straight. Strong toes here. I like to keep them active. And as we shift back to center, we're just going to take that left leg in or over. So it really is just going to depend on your body if you like to come in or over. And we're going to ground down behind us with that left hand. Take that right arm around that left knee or across the front and just twisting it open. A long spine. Allow those exhales to take you a little deeper into your twist. Just bookmarking maybe how far you can see over that left shoulder. As we come back here, we can check later. Let's take one more deep breath into the belly. Fill that belly on the inhale. And let's release the side. Let's take the left ankle just above the knee, and we're just gonna reach for that right foot, just using a little weight on that right leg. Notice how that changes the stretch. And then rounding it up, let's switch to the opposite side. Taking that leg in or over and finding that side twist. And so if you've got the arm over, chances are you've got the mind. I know we've played there before. Just a really good place to check, see where we can get a little funner in our practice. Go ahead and fill that belly on the inhale. Bookmarking how far you can see over that right shoulder. And let's release back. Just finding that length over that left leg, keeping that right leg over the thigh. Really helping us to activate that left leg. And let's release here. Let's come all the way into table. Take a moment to roll those hips out. And that spine, just releasing those twists. And waking that body up. We are shifting so hard into autumn. It's a subtle shift, but it's happening every day. What does fall and winter mean for you? Some people really enjoy the cold months and some struggle emotionally. I challenge you that if you struggle with any sort of emotional depression or stressors in the winter months, to really get into the body. It's a great way to let go. And let's pause here. We're going to take that left arm all the way to the sky. Hold it here, press down through the tops of those feet. And let's send it through the right. Let's come right through to thread the needle. You choose what you want to do with that left hand. Right hand, yeah, right hand. There's so many options. You can extend it. It's funny, I didn't plug my charger cord in all the way. Or you can bring it behind the back. Breathing into that opening in the shoulder and the upper back. And let's release here. We're just gonna sink it back into child's pose. Go ahead and relax those arms, either extended or next to the body. Really welcoming any compression here between belly and thigh. So much purification happening. And let's take it back up into table. Just finding that form once more, taking that right arm high, pressing down to the tops of those feet. It's hard not to go cockeyed here. And let's send it through the left and right down onto that shoulder. And as always, making this your own. Where does the body want to move, if at all? And let's release back into table. We're going to keep the elbows inward and we're just going to lower down halfway and we're going to hold right here. So I like to spread my hands. I use lots of finger power, gentle arch in the hands so the palms are not flat. That's going to engage the shoulders and the arms, the forearms. Take a deep breath into this heat. And let's bring it back to table. Let's sink it back, relax those arms. We're really heating up and working that heart energy right now. Let's walk those arms all the way out to the right. You choose if you want this to be a gentle side bend. If you want a little more, you can stack the palms and gently pull to the left without actually moving the hands. Just a little resistance. And you'll feel a nice opening in that left shoulder. If you feel safe here, you can even lift the hips a little, just like thread the needle with that gentle pull. There's so much room for improvement or relaxing into this. And let's take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, just slowly floating to the opposite side. So breathing in. When we empty the belly on the exhale, it really allows us to bend a little bit deeper. And let's walk those hands all the way back. We're going to shift back into table. Finding that stance one more. Bring those elbows in. A gentle bend here and hold. So right from here, we're gonna lower it down and scoop it up to upward dog. Pressing down to the tops of those feet. How does it feel to bend the arms here? Keeping the elbows in, gently lowering the pelvis down and back up. One more time, taking it down, feeling that heat within the body and back up. Come all the way to downward dog. Pedal those heels. First downward dog of the morning. Interesting, the ankle needs to crack. We're gonna lift that left leg up. Let's bend the knee and just draw some circles with that left knee in the air while we're here. 2 or 3 in each direction. Okay, then roll that ankle up before you set that leg down. Come to the opposite side. And of course, the height of your circles will determine how tight your hips are this morning. And eventually just coming back to downward dog. Pedal those heels for one more moment. Allow those shoulder blades to open up, almost wrapping around the sides of the body. And let's take that left leg high, pointing out through the toes. Go ahead and keep those hips squared to the mat, but just lifting that hip, lifting that leg. And let's bring it all the way through this morning for a kneeling lunge. So just dropping that right knee. Let's take it all the way up. I invite you to close your eyes right here. So we are squeezing that right glute and we're pressing down and away with the feet. We're getting a nice, strong stance here. Gently gazing up, even if the eyes are closed. Feel those feet firmly pressed on the ground. Feel the engagement on the right leg. And that gentle heat rising within the body. Let's lower that left arm down. We're going to keep that right arm high. If this is too much, close off that gap and just create a box configuration with the legs. If you have a deep lunge here, welcome that back leg being extended. And let's lower that right arm, coming down into lizard. Just relax down here and allow your body and mind to just in unison move intuitively. Right, so we're trying to keep that big toe on the mat. We're walking that left foot out further than usual. Breathing. Take a breath, send it right to that left hip. And then walk that left foot forward just a couple inches. Go a little further. Settle back in here. Welcome any new sensations that are coming through. And we're just gonna come up on the hands. You may have to shift the back leg in just a little bit. It depends on your stamina, your balance. We're gonna take left arm back, right arm high alongside the ear. We're pressing down and away with those feet. So they're really stabilizing us. And let's come into a little bit of a side twist here. So if you want to shorten the stance in the legs, shorten it right up. We're gonna float into our side twist. So whether it's your hand, the full arm, or the elbow. Welcome that in.
My knees.
You say that was your knees?
Yeah.
That's funny. Does it hurt?
No.
There you go,
Just cracking away.
Yeah, we're opening something here. Take one more deep breath. Go ahead and curl those back toes and stand on that back leg. Breathing here. And let's release, coming into a wide leg forward fold. So just shifting to the long side of the mat. If you want to use blocks or anything like that to enhance your practice, please bring that in. And just settle right in here for a moment, opening both hips. How does it feel in a wide leg forward fold to grab each leg? Releasing the hands off the floor. That's something we don't feel good doing. Maybe one at a time and just playing with that leg strength. It's amazing once you hold on how much further your head comes down. Breathing. Let's take a second here to soften the knees, grab opposite elbow and a sway side to side. Let's really wake up that back side of the legs. You might even think to yourself, thank you, body. Right? Because no matter what, there always needs to be that appreciation for the curiosity that we have and the fact that the body walks with us through that curiosity with ease. And anything that the body is doing, whether it's the knees cracking or stiffness, it's just a gentle message letting us know where we need to go to release some sort of resistance. And let's come over towards that right foot. Go ahead and turn it out. We're going to drop into our kneeling lunge. So we're going to drop that left knee. Find our balance. And sinking into that front hip. When you're ready, taking the arms high. You might even close the eyes here. Feel that gentle press down and away with the feet, even that back foot. We're always squeezing that back glute. Feel the strength in this pose. Let's bend the elbows, open up those arms, cactus arms. Just tipping it back ever so slightly and bringing them straight. One more time. Draw those shoulder blades together and up. Let's lower that right arm down. Coming into our Supta Trikonasana, right, our easy triangle this morning. Notice if the body's got a song of its own. And let's lower that left arm. Let's come right into lizard, surrendering it down. So just bookmark where the foot is. Settle in there, take a couple breaths, and then walk that foot out a couple inches or as far as you can depth-wise. Sneaking it further and further away from the knee. And as we shift, we're just going to close the gap enough for us to come all the way up. Reach that right arm back, left arm up alongside the ear. Feel those feet pressing down and away. Strengthen the body, the opening in the left side. And let's release. Let's take that right leg back. Go ahead and grab your pillow. We're just going to bring it down right in front of the belly and lay down. You can bring your knees around the pillow, however it feels good for you to just rest down here for a moment. So make this your own. It may look different than other people. And feel that beautiful heartbeat. Checking in on the breath. Allowing that breath, that prana, to bring you into this moment a little bit deeper. Following the inhale and the exhale. If the thoughts are busy this morning or wherever you are throughout your day, because this will be replayed, might think to yourself, I wonder what my next thought is going to be. Or maybe even saying your own full name inwardly 3 times, allowing us to come home. And let's take one more breath here. And we're just going to shift the pillow out of the way and flow through to find our upward and downward dog. Paddling those heels and down dog. Notice if the legs feel any different. I cannot believe how bad my foot needs to crack. I can feel it. It's so weird. Let's take that left leg high, bend the knee, flex the foot. Go ahead and drop it over the right. We're still keeping even pressure in the hands for just a moment. Still trying to press that right heel down. If it feels good, you can come up onto those left fingertips, really lengthening that left side. Let's come back through to 3-legged dog. Draw that left leg all the way through for warrior 1 this morning. So our modification here is just coming onto the back toes. If it hurts or we're limited. So settling in here. This is not a back pose, a back bend. We're just gazing up. Take a nice deep breath into this divine posture. Coming right to warrior 2, open it up. You might notice the lunge deepens just a little. Let's flip that front palm and send it back, starting with a gentle, and go ahead and take it all the way. And as we come back to warrior 2, we're gonna bring the hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers, squeezing the shoulder blades. Let's gaze up for a moment, opening that heart center. This may be the pose where maybe we want to take it down a little further in our head to toe with mudra arms, drawing the head towards that front foot. This is incredible for organ function, circulation, blood flow. Oh, this is so good for the body. If you ever deal with issues such as vertigo or dizziness, this is it right here. Being mindful that you're not in a spell of vertigo or dizziness when you do it. Go ahead and unlatch those fingers as you gently release them down. Let's bring that right arm down, left arm high, twisting it open. Now how does it feel to gently bend that right arm while we're in this pose, kind of bringing in a fold in our twist. And let's lower that left arm. We're gonna shift right into pigeon, coming all the way down. So if on the belly is not your thing today, you can come onto the back or draw that back leg up to a 90 degree. If you want to use your pillow here, you are so welcome to use your pillow. And settling into that left hip. You might think to yourself with each exhale, I release resistance. I release what does not serve me or my body. With each inhale, I heal and rebalance, replenish. Letting go for just a little bit longer. We won't stay here forever, so enjoy this moment, knowing that the release is magnificent. Let's take one more breath. And as we come up onto the hands, how does it feel to gently twist towards that left knee? And let the hands go wherever they need to. You might find a good crack here in the back, maybe not. I try every day. I normally get a free adjustment at least once. And then as we shift up onto the hands, let's slowly move with intention. So you might walk that right knee in so you can come onto it just a little. Shift that left leg back slow and steady. And feel that release there. Go ahead and move in any way that you feel called to move to really get into the belly of this letting go. You might feel how free that right side is as that left side slowly starts to rebalance back to that place. It feels good to drop the hips forward, almost like you're coming to upward dog. And let's pause with that flat back. We're gonna lift that left leg right here in table. Go ahead and bend the knee, take it out to the side like you're trying to touch that left elbow. And then just extend it one more time, drop over the right. We're just really creating a nice range of motion. One more time, back up towards the elbow and out. Yeah, go ahead and set it down, curl those toes, downward dog. Well, my ankle doesn't feel like that anymore. That's awesome, I didn't do any ankle work. And let's lift that right leg, pointing out through the toes. So we're just trying to keep the hips square. And then go ahead and bend that knee, flex the foot, dropping it over the left. You play with how much pressure is in that right palm. And let's draw that right leg all the way through, warrior one. Taking your time here to set it up. This can be the most elusive pose for people, including myself. Settling in right here for just a moment. Let's take a nice deep breath in, and on the exhale, take it to warrior two. Yeah, let's flip that front palm. Start with a gentle, and then deepening that reverse. And let's draw those hands behind the back, interlacing those fingers. Again, the more we squeeze those shoulder blades, the better. Start by gazing up if it feels okay with the neck. And then gently lowering it down, finding your depth. I find this to be people love this. I love this. I've yet to be in a class where not everybody tried it and didn't enjoy it unless it was an injury issue. So breathe while we have that head below the heart. And we improve inner ear function, organ function. This really helps with hormone production and so many other things. Go ahead and lower those hands, unclasping them, and let's reach that left arm down, right arm high. So do you want that front leg bent, or are you straightening it out? You decide what your body needs. And maybe playing with bending that left arm if strength allows, and straightening it. Know that if you shake like crazy here, you're building muscle. So everything we do, we're getting stronger. Let's lower that right arm, shifting down into pigeon, and welcome it in. If you want to lay on that pillow or anything at all, you're so welcome to relax down. And it kind of changes how you stretch here with the pillow. And follow that magnificent breath from the external world all the way down to that right hip. Releasing. Right, with each exhale, release resistance and tension, all that does not serve me. And with each inhale, I draw in that healing, replenishing energy. Something in my kitchen has butterfingers. On your next inhale, draw that inhale from the crown, follow it down the head, the neck, the spine, the torso, all the way to that right hip and leg. You might even feel it exhale out that right sole. And know that a visualization is not something that comes easily for you. The more you practice, the easier it is. There's no wrong way to visualize. And let's take one more deep breath with intention here. And as we come up, we're gently twisting towards that right knee just a little. To your depth, let the body go wherever it needs to. And then we're gently shifting back into table, releasing that right leg last and just feeling that shift, just moving and letting go. Take a second here to just find the movement needed to release that right hip. And let's pause right here with that flat back. We're gonna ground down through the tops of the feet and the hands. We're gonna stick the hips out to the left and try to gaze at them. I can't see mine, so we're really it's just an act of trying. Opposite side. One more time, each side, sticking it out, feeling that opening on the opposite hip, and floating back to the right. Let's shift here onto the sits bones. And we're gonna take the legs a little bit higher. So let's lengthen the upper body. Maybe we're here, maybe we wanna tap the floor this morning. Maybe we have a slight bend. Maybe we can extend them all the way. Depends on where your practice feels like going this morning. Breathing into this balance, breathing into the body. Welcome any vibration or shaking. One more breath. And let's lower it down, seated forward fold. You can even bend those knees if you want. Anything to get into that low back. We're going to take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, we're going to come right back into boat. So go ahead and breathe in. Take it right back up. Feel the heat that is flowing through the body. And we're going to tell the body to lower it down without any hands, slow and steady. It's okay if you flop onto the mat and it's not as graceful as you choose. And let's take those knees, draw them in towards the body, give them a nice big hug, deep breath into the belly. And then as we release the hands, just some small circles or large circles in the air with the knees. Let the knees go where they want to. As you draw those circles, let the feet go where they want to. Noticing every time that low back touches the mat. Enjoy that. And know that every time the feet come away from the body, we kick in those core muscles. We're strengthening them. Don't be scared to use the hands to help support and ground you while they're on the floor. And let's drop the feet pretty close to the body. They don't have to be touching. We're just gonna lift the hips, lift the pelvis, coming into bridge. And you decide if you want the hands next to you, pressing down into the ground, or interlaced under the back. I prefer interlaced because you can walk the shoulders together and it actually lifts the upper body off the ground. How does it feel to come onto the tippy toes right here? Squeeze those glutes. Drop it back down onto the heels into bridge, still pressing those glutes and thighs to the ceiling. And let's release down onto the back, coming into happy baby. You might even play with drawing the soles of the feet together here, bringing them into the body, coming back to happy baby. For just a moment, let's take those legs into a big V shape. If you can hold the big toes, it's a great place to hold on to. Get them right to your edge and then gently pulse that edge, let the hands help. It's so amazing that that's such a deep stretch, even though we just stretched. And let's draw the knees together, dropping both of them over to the left. Open those arms up as you gaze to the right. That beautiful knee down twist. And if that top knee has a hard time relaxing into this posture, don't ever question using a pillow or a block or a blanket. You want to be able to relax down so we can go deeper. If we're engaged, it becomes hard to relax and stretch. And let's shift to the opposite side. And let's come right on to the back. If there's any movement that your body is yearning for, go ahead and do it right now. Take a few seconds. Otherwise, we're going to shift down into our Shavasana. And breathing. I will move these away from the computer so hopefully it's allowed. Allowing the body to start to downregulate one beautiful breath at a time. Allowing yourself to become more present with each and every inhale and exhale. love, connection, compassion towards ourselves and others. You might think to yourself, I'm loved, I live in love. Moving up to the Ajna chakra, the third eye, between the brow, but right above the brow, behind the eyes. Think to yourself, my imagination knows no bounds. Your inner visionary, your intuitive nature. Take a moment without changing anything. And just notice the breath within the body, how fast it's moving, how shallow the breath may be. You may feel a sense of weightlessness or heaviness within the body, perceived differently by everyone. Take a moment to really revel in that feeling. The body just fully relaxed, in a state of calm, complete peace. Start by deepening the breath, one inhale at a time. Eventually, some small movements in the fingers, toes, and eyes. And if it feels okay, just rolling to one side before you make your way to seated. Imagine as you lie on your side, your heartbeat is now linked to the heartbeat of Gaia, the earth. They're beating at the exact same moment. A rhythmic beat. You are the same energy that creates worlds, that creates life. Taking your time, but eventually making your way to seated. Please take your time. Allowing yourself that chance to check back in for just a moment. Just cross the arms over the body. Go ahead and gentle squeeze or rub. Just explore your own beautiful body. And let's thank the body for being here with us. Right? And also, don't hesitate to offer, you're welcome. You're welcome for coming here, for doing what you need, right? Because you also mentally deserve some gratitude. It's not just the body, it is a balance of body and mind, right? But today we'll just thank the body, but know that mentally it's not easy sometimes to show up for yourself. That's no easy feat. So be proud. I thank you, body, for being present with me, practicing with me, and also allowing me a chance to honor you in the way that you deserve. Thank you. Just hear these words. They may be for you. They may need to be from you to somebody else. Don't underestimate the power of these words. Just bookmarking if anything comes through for you when you hear them. I am loved. I am safe. I am strong. I am in control. I am enough. Always been enough. Let's take those hands and inhale them all the way up overhead, palms together. Pause right here. Imagine that divine light coming in through every pore on the fingers, the palms, the elbows, the forearms, the shoulders, the body, the head, the legs. See it all around you. Draw that down right in front of the heart. Whether or not you are focusing, you are drawing in this divine healing energy through every pore, every day, always. So know that the magic is happening even if you get distracted. Just use that breath to come right back to our gift, the present. And let's seal this perfect little circle with the sound of Om, taking that one deep breath in. Shanti, shanti, shanti. And as we honor ourselves, because make no mistake, that's exactly what we're doing. We also honor one another in the process, and all those that came before us and led the way for us. Ancestors, loved ones, spirit guides, and so many more. We give so much thanks. Namaste. And thank you guys so much for joining.